And we're live. Hey guys, welcome to Crypto Talk Now live with Larry. So grateful that we are here today on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday evening. It's been a great day. I went to the gym earlier this morning, feeling full of energy and doing well. Hope all of you guys are doing good. How about that Dogecoin? Dogecoin really on the move, and I did say to watch out for it. I said that once it hit down around 5 cents, I would buy some more of it, but I did not buy more of it, of course. And I could have tripled from there because I think it almost went up to 15 cents. I saw it around 14 cents today. I think it's pulled back to around 11 cents. We're going to talk about that. Of course, you know what's going on with the big man with Twitter, Elon Musk. And, I told you guys if Elon Musk bought Twitter, I'm sure a lot of people have told you. You guys know. You guys are a smart audience. We don't even need to get into it. You know about how Dogecoin works. But we will get into the comments, and then we will get into the show. I do have some news here. If I could just share the screen a little bit. The news is courtesy of CryptoTalkNow.net. And I'm trying to get back up to the homepage here. Bear with me 1 second because I was actually looking at the news stories. We have so many different news stories on our website. It's soon going to be known as CryptoTalkNow.net. .com and .show. So we'll be available in case you guys forget, or if other people try to emulate what we're doing or just copy us. Well, we'll have 3 domain names. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it's going to be a big thing. We have the app. If you haven't downloaded it yet, go to CryptoTalkNow.net. And we are going to start to negotiate something new. Hopefully I'm not lagging. Tomorrow, we're going to start negotiating with some other content creators for something that I really can't tell you about. It has nothing to do with them being on our site. It's going to be something else. It's like top secret. In fact, it's something I haven't shared with anybody. It's going to be a surprise to people. People are going to be surprised. I'm hoping I'm not lagging because on this end, I'm lagging really bad. It's like I'm like a robot. So hopefully I'll just put it out there. I can't even stand looking at the lagging. Let me know, guys, if I'm lagging. Crypto Talk Now, VR, entertainment only, woot. Now, he did make a comment earlier. I think that it came off of YouTube because I had changed the time. But I will go over and show you guys this right here. We'll show you on YouTube. I think the Astros are winning 3-0, aren't they? I was just looking at them on YouTube a little bit. All right, so somebody can give us a baseball update today, like Cool Cat Crypto. That'd be cool because the World Series is going on. Now what I want to do is go to Crypto Talk Now VR. And here it is right here. So they've got the live charts there. Edward Vincent and Max have worked on this. And you've got live charts over on our sister channel, Crypto Talk Now VR. So that's cool. So you can watch the Bitcoin chart and listen to some music. There is a Halloween theme with this one. So there you go. It's cool stuff. And yeah, so thank you. And they're working on, I think we're going to probably have, well, I'm going to start cracking the whip actually on myself because the team, I'm letting the team down because we have not been pushing things forward. So we're putting some deadlines in place. I met with my nephew today and we're putting deadlines in place. And December 1st is like, December 1st is when we're going to release the NFTs that people can purchase. And also, let's see, November 1st is when you'll be getting the giveaway ones. There's so many different things. So we're going to go over a schedule. We're going to keep it transparent. We're going to go over a schedule of all the new things that are going to be introduced to the channel, including, but not limited to, live charts. You're going to probably have, I'm going to push myself hard. I keep saying this because it's really, I have to get the team to help me. I'm putting all the pressure on myself to deliver, to make sure the team delivers, in parentheses. 20 live charts is what I want. And I want I don't want to be, promising, over-promising, under-deliver. So everything, we're going to get on all the platforms before December 1st. I talked to my nephew. I said, make it done. And so be it. I've spoken into existence. Not that I'm comparing myself to God, but we have to actually have a plan. So we're doing that. Go forth, multiply, all that kind of stuff. But it's good to kind of copy God. He made some good things. All right, so Michael Montclair, go Shiba and go Doge. Go Dogely on Mars, and let's go Tonic. Tectonic, how about that? We talked a little bit about it yesterday. I had some last year and sold out of it. Michael Montclair, I made $1,000 in 3 hours, but I'm still Diamond hands and hold. Okay, did you make it with Dogecoin? Maybe, because Doge has been going nuts. We're going to talk about it. April Cornwell. Hey, my friends. Hey, it's the monkey. So I told you guys I listen to all different types of music. So I actually, in the morning I have to wake up happy. So I listen to some really funny music. So I listen to this 1960 song's been stuck in my head. It's a song by the Monkees, which I don't even really like them. Cheer Up Sleepy Jean. I listen to that, and then it automatically rolls into Hey, we're the Monkees. So I do this kind of stuff because I have to wake up. I'm such a serious type of guy. And I had to kind of lighten the mood because I have to get up and kind of dance around my kitchen and be happy and stuff like that. Then I had to get serious and go to the gym and, listen to rap and heavy metal and get, put on a different frame of mind. But it's hot here. I'm drinking horrible coffee. By the way, there's no girlfriend that lives here. There's nothing. No one lives here. Did I just turn this microphone off or was it off this whole time? Oh my God, here we go again. Did I turn it off? Oh no. Oh man, this was I said the best thing I've ever said before. It was so funny. My voice sounds different. Okay. Well, it's because there was no sound. Oh man, you guys didn't hear me talk about how I listen to the Monkees in the morning? I listen to Cheer Up Sleepy Jean because it's a funny song. I can dance around. I dance with Patches. I know he thinks I'm a little bit strange. I am such a serious type A, high level, cutthroat, Michael Jordan type personality that I have to wake up all giddy. It's the only time I can do this in the comfort of my own home and nobody can watch me act like this. And then when I come to the gym, I have so stoic, so stone-faced. Nobody wants to mess with me at the gym. I'm not there to look at girls or anything like that. I do look at them a little bit for extra pumps and stuff like that, but I don't interact with anybody. I say hello, if somebody bumps into me. I did get annoyed the other day at the gym. I really did. I really got annoyed for the first time because some younger guy left his cell phone next to a machine that I was going to use, which I don't even use very many machines, but it was a leg press machine. He left it there on the ground next to the machine. So I go to use the machine. I'm like, you know what? Someone forgot their phone there. I go to use the machine and he looks at me. Is it to say he's used the machine? He's like 15 feet away and rushes back to get his phone and then says, excuse me, I'm using the machine. It's almost like I didn't know your cell phone, use the damn machine. So I'm thinking that's pretty rude. He's all the way back there. He just let me use the damn machine because I like to get in and, get out. I don't I take 15 seconds of rest in between my reps. I just, that's part of my routine. I don't sit there on my phone like some of these people. These old ladies sit on their phones. It's the old ladies. They annoy me. They sit on their phone for 8 or 9 minutes in between sets. That's not the way you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to just get the pump going. And all right, I'm going back. I'm staying positive. All right, we're going back because I'm a little annoyed at myself. Anyway, tremendous pressure is being put on myself. I think I turned the microphone off here. December 1st is the deadline. There'll be 20 live charts. I'm going to turn into Henry Ford. Henry Ford in the 1930s locked all of his engineers in a room, put tremendous pressure on them, and they said that we're having trouble coming up with the V8, Sir Henry Ford, whatever they call him, Mr. Ford. Well, I don't care. He locked him in the room in the plant, in the engineering department or whatever, and threw away the key. Said, "You guys are not leaving until you develop. Just sleep here." So I'm doing that to myself. I'm throwing away the key. I'm staying up all night, and I'm going to make sure that all of our goals are hit by December 1st because we're going to issue our NFTs. We're going to do it for the community first, and then we're going to go to see the big investors afterwards in person. So we're going to do that. And we're going to have 20 live charts, and we're going to have other shows on this channel. We're going to be on TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff that I met with my nephew about that I've been talking to him about for months is now going to come to fruition because I'm going to force it, even if I have to do it myself. So we're going to do it. We're going to really, this is going to be, okay. So anybody that's on the team, I apologize in advance. I'm going to turn into like I really am normally, like a little bit high, like strong. Don't take it personal. A-type, Michael Jordan. But in the end, we're here to win championships. So we're here to do good for the network. So I'm going to put some pressure on myself. I'm going to try to say it that way, but it might wind up putting a little pressure on you indirectly, but I apologize. But we got to get the ball rolling because this whole year has been a failure. It's been a learning experience. So we really have to get this network going. It's been nice to meet everybody. Nice to have this community, but right now we haven't done anything good, and we're going to have to soon. All right. So April Cornwell says, hey, my friends and crypto fam. Z Quant. I did not look at Quant. Is it dropped? Ben, such a long day. Ready to chill, yo. All right. Hey, April, Michael Montclair. Brian Dowie. You know how I got the monkeys thing where because April Cornwell says, hey, and I was like, hey, we're the monkeys, because I don't like that one song. I like Cheer Up Sleepy Jean only in the morning. That's it. I will never play that in my truck or anywhere. I'm not going to play it, at a red light, because I put my windows down. If there's a soccer mom in a minivan, I am not playing that type of music. Not at all. And I'm not even going to look her way because she's driving a minivan and she's probably married. So I'm not looking at her at all. But if she was to hear it, she would hear something a lot more harder than that. And I'm not going to pay attention. Just like I don't pay attention to anybody at the gym, except for the annoying people on their cell phones that are on my damn machine and I can't get them to move. All right. Brian Dowie, what's up, guys? Tim Shea says, hey, because that's what Tim Shea says. And there we go. I took profits on Dogecoin before the pullback. I was telling this, I should have told Max. Max is like, wow, I'm way up with Dogecoin. He bought it at a penny. I should have told him. I can't give him advice, but I was like, man, if it was today, I would have taken profits. I would have taken profits and just bought back in. Nice, Tim. I was tempted. The Phillies didn't start playing yesterday until down 5-0. Yeah, they came back and won, right? 6-5. 3-0. Houston, top of the fourth. Thank you, Brian Dowie. Legrand Commission says, hello, everyone. Hello. All right, there they go. Michael Cornwell is laughing. And no Shiba. No Shiba. All right. Your voice sounds different. It was the instant coffee. No, this is horrible coffee. This is coffee made by a man. This is just black coffee. I drink black coffee. Can you guys see it? I hope I don't pour it on my screen. I drink black coffee, but I do put 2 packets of sugar in it, or when they're stevia, whoever comes around here, stevia, this type of crap, just something to sweeten it up. But there's Patches and I are single. There's nobody here. We're just 2, I would say, men, but a man and a dog on a mission. We're on a mission. We don't need any interference because we need to focus on getting this thing off the ground. Boom, baby. All right. What's up, everyone? Crypto Burger. So Dogecoin was the meme that started it all. Can you not get excited? It's a fake couch, but get excited because Dogecoin is the real deal. And Shiba is the meme that brings purpose to NFTs and Shibarium soon. The most bullish DeFi project may 500x before a tsunami of investors FOMO in sooner than later, perhaps. All right. And that's the way he wanted me to read that. Okay, so this is what's going on at the moment. Now, we're going to go over to crypto news. I'm going to show you guys how to do that. For now, go to cryptotalknow.net. Eventually, when it's migrated over, I don't think it's been migrated fully. Working with my nephew today and Legrand. Let's see. cryptotalknow.com. Let's see if it works. It's probably the old website. All right, it can't be reached. It takes a couple of days, I think. Something like that. I don't even know. It's going to happen. It's 2022. It should be instant, but it's not. All right, so there it is. cryptotalknow.net. And if you want to know how to get into crypto news, you just click on crypto news. Why go anywhere else? Well, here's the information that we're going to show you. So I've already pulled it up ahead of time. By the way, I've read this book a long time ago when it first came out. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. How about that? Robert, he's a little bit weird, though. Robert Kiyosaki warns stocks, bonds, real estate will crash. Your crypto doom and gloomer is back in the building. Fed continues rate hikes, advises buy Bitcoin before the Fed pivot. Well, I would say buy stuff that's not quite, get some crypto. I don't know if you just have to stick with Bitcoin, but whatever. I like the ISOs. All right. And by the way, I'm buying them on Halloween. I know everybody keeps asking. The famous author, it's a lucky day, of the best-selling book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, has warned that stocks, bonds, and other real estate markets will crash and burn It'll burn to the ground as the Federal Reserve continues to raise interest rates. I told you, but next year they're not going to. Noting that the Fed will pivot. He advises investors to buy Bitcoin. How about that? He's so smart. Robert Kiyosaki recommends buying Bitcoin before the Fed pivot. I'm being a little bit facetious. All right. The author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, it's a good book. You should read it. Has advised investors to buy Bitcoin before the Fed pivots, reiterating that the Federal Reserve interest rate hike will destroy the U.S. economy. Rich Dad, Poor Dad in 1997, a book co-authored by Kiyosaki and Sharon Lechter, like Hannibal Lecter, perhaps. Is that the same spelling? It has been the New York Times bestseller list for over 6 years. How about that? Quite amazing. It's been, I think it's been like 32 million copies of the book have been sold in over 51 languages across more than 109 countries. Kiyosaki tweeted early Saturday morning that the prices of gold and silver are plunging as the Federal Reserve continues to raise interest rates. He warned that the rate hikes will kill the U.S. economy, cautioning that stocks, bonds, and real estate market will crash. He stressed that the Fed will pivot, advising investors to buy gold, silver, and Bitcoin before the Fed pivot occurs. All right, so many economists and strategists have predicted that the Fed will not pivot anytime soon. I'm predicting it won't. On February 1st, they will not raise interest rates in 2023. That's my prediction. You heard it here first. Strategists, because you wouldn't hear my prediction anywhere else. Strategists and fund managers told Reuters Global Market Forum Friday that a Fed pivot is not on the horizon, even as the over-tightened risks loom. They believe that there is a greater chance of the Federal Reserve raising interest rates too far and tipping the U.S. economy into a recession. All right, so I don't think we're looking at a bull run right now. I could be wrong. Bank of America strategist led by Michael Harnett wrote in a note on Friday that it is too early for Fed policy pivot, absent sudden collapse in inflation and payrolls. JP Morgan strategist Julia Wang, like Wang Chung perhaps, said Thursday that a Fed pivot is unlikely in the near future given persistent inflation. She told Bloomberg, for us to get a pivot where labor market conditions are more fundamentally consistent with the Fed's inflation target, we think we will probably take us to the end of next year. Aha. So hence, that's why we expect a pivot really only in, all the way to quarter 2023. This article is not smart enough to point out that we're actually in a period of stagflation, but they're not going to put that in there because they just don't do it. This was not the first time that renowned author said Fed rate hikes will destroy the U.S. economy. He gave a similar warning in September. Will I see you in September or lose you to a summer love? I don't know. The interest rates are coming. Last week, Kiyosaki said that the U.S. dollar is toast. It's done. It's put a fork in it, citing Saudi Arabia's request to join the BRICS nations, BRICS. Moreover, he predicted that the U.S. dollar will crash by January, and he warned of World War III. Oh, my God. He might as well, gee whiz. You talk about doom and gloom. He's already ready in hell. I mean, he's just waiting for everyone to die. We're all going to die anyway. All right, the Rich Dad, Poor Dad author has been pushing Bitcoin for quite some time. Earlier this month, he explained the reasons he buys Bitcoin. He has distinguished the largest crypto from fake money on several occasions, emphasizing that the end of fake money is here. Kiyosaki also recently urged investors to get into crypto now before the biggest economic crash happens. Well, do you agree with Robert Kiyosaki? Let us know in the comments. That's a good, now you know what? Let us know if you agree with, are we headed for this big crash? We haven't said this word here before. Are we on the precipice of World War III perhaps? Let us know. There's 5 beautiful people in here. I love all you guys. Obviously, we are definitely still being shadow banned because you know what? Even Patches could come on here normally and get more than 5 people. Let's just say I can't be that horrible. All right. And it doesn't even matter because you want to know what? You know, at some point, I'm just going to say that the network is just going to boycott YouTube. I'm almost at the point. Probably once we get on. Okay. I have a list. You know what? I'm going to go get that list. Hang on. Oh, look at that. 7 people came. See, even the empty chair got 2 more people. Whenever you guys meet with me in real life at a meeting, you will see large pieces of paper. You know, I better turn them over in case people can read. Large pieces of paper like this. This is like, you know, war rooms. I just came back from the war room. All right. So I have all these notes here. This is from a meeting today with my nephew. So number 1 on the list before December 1st. I'm reading this because it doesn't even matter. There's nobody here. Number 1, sorry, there's 7 people here. The business plan is coming December 1st. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook group where we don't get kicked off. LinkedIn, that will all be live. So you have YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, multiple Facebook groups, LinkedIn accounts, multiple Twitter accounts, a whole bunch of stuff. There's going to be 24/7 live shows. There's going to be 20. I'm insisting on 20 live show charts. We're going to be issuing our NFTs on December 1st that you can purchase to buy a portion of the network. We're going to have we're going to set up an account with TradingView. We're coming up with a new format for the show, and we're migrating over .com and .show. The rest of this stuff is all a bunch of math, more math. All this stuff is math. That's all we do is figure out percentages and all this kind of crazy stuff and this and plans. So much stuff. All right. And then we didn't even talk about it, but there's a big plan with the content creators. And that's going to be something that's never been done before. Because we always like to do things that have never been done before. So once we get on all these things, and once I feel confident in saying this, I'm going to evaluate how the 20 live charts. I think the 20 live charts will bring us more subscribers and more viewers. But at some point, it's going to come to the point in time where I'm going to say, you know what? That's it. We're boycotting YouTube. We're going to still be on there, but we're not going to emphasize it because we're going to do this. We're going to tell everybody to go to CTN channel right here. And we're going to tell everybody just to watch off of cryptotalknow.net or .com whenever it migrates. And then in here, while you're watching, you'll have the ability to live chat. And if you want to do a super chat, you don't have to do a super chat. You can just send us directly crypto as a tip. And then we don't have to pay fees to YouTube. So we're coming for you, YouTube. We're coming for you. We're coming for YouTube. We're coming for Google. We're never going to defeat these people, right? And we're coming for all you guys, except for Twitter. Well, we like Twitter because Elon Musk is in there. We're coming for all these platforms. We don't even need you guys anymore because we are going to be the source for crypto news and entertainment right through our website. And we can go on TikTok and everybody else. So that's it. I wanted to show you guys some of this stuff because it's just been on my mind all day. It's all eat, drink, and sleep the network. It's all I do. Even when I go to the gym, I don't talk to anybody at the gym, but if I did, I would be telling them what we were doing. All right. So it was Instant Coffee. It's horrible. It's worse than Instant Coffee. Let's see. Crypto Burger. So Dogecoin. Okay. We read this one and I am hearing that will lower. I'm hearing they will lower the next increase to, okay. 50 basis points. Yep. And the Fed is making a new crypto coming soon. They are. Are you talking about the Federal Reserve? The Federal Reserve is making. Let's go back here. All right, let's go back. Everybody's watching. Here. Oh, look at that. Alexis for life. Greetings, everyone. You know what? He's doing God's work, driving and seeing God's green earth on the highway, perhaps. But he's an over-the-road trucker, so we're saying hello to him. Salute to you and all the truckers out there. Make sure when the kids go like this, make sure, well, he can't see because he might be driving. But, you know, when they pull down the string, make sure you blow your horn because the little kids like that. And sometimes you'll get lucky and the girls will take their tops off because, you know, you can see really well as a trucker. So it's, you know, it's one of those, you know, perks of the job. Tim Shea. Hey, Alexis. All right. So now back into the news. So There's your doom and gloomer news. Now, this is another one from zycrypto.com, courtesy of CryptoTalkNow.net. New survey shows nearly 50% of millennials and Gen Z want Bitcoin cryptos in the retirement fund. So here's a positive one. So we went really negative. The whole world's going to be on fire. Everything's happening. World War III is going to happen. The whole U.S. economy is going to crash. But you know what? Buy Bitcoin anyway. It doesn't even make any sense. Look, I like Robert Kiyosaki, and obviously he has a lot more money than me. I understand what he's trying to do. You know, he's saying buy Bitcoin. But look, if there's going to be this big of a crash, guess what's going to happen? Bitcoin's also going to crash. And so are the rest of the cryptos. It's just going to happen. If we're going to have a World War III, I mean, it's a no-brainer to me that I would just wait. I would just wait until the dust settles and then start dollar cost averaging in. But it's just whatever. You know, these people that write these articles, all right, whatever. Generation Z and millennials want Bitcoin and other crypto assets added to their 401k amid its volatile nature. A study reveals that 43% of Gen Z and 47% of millennials that participated already invest in digital assets, showing signs of increased adoption. This is good news. Financial institutions are going all out in providing cryptocurrencies as part of the retirement plan for many customers. How about that? Okay. With many work years ahead of them, Gen Z seems for already, they seem to already have their pensions planned with a fraction of the population desiring crypto assets in their pension package. This is great news. Hold on a second. Stop the show. Hang on 1 second. There's somebody new here. Harris Jawed. Thank you for being here. I haven't seen you here before. Why are things dropping? I don't know. I haven't even looked. Tectonic dropped 30%. Well, I think Tectonic has been pumping. Yes. And that was going to be my answer. LeGrand answered it for you. People are taking profits. That's precisely right. I mean, you can't just keep going up, 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 up like a sky high skyscraper or something like that. It has to, it looks like this, it goes up, goes down. I mean, people have to take profits. All right. Well, that's what's going on. All right. Well, thank you for being here, Harris Jawed. Thank you. A new survey. Okay. A new survey conducted by asset management firm Charles Schwab shows that nearly half of Gen Z and millennials want Bitcoin and other assets in their retirement plan. Well, that's great news. According to the data from the survey, 46% of Gen Z included digital assets when asked what they will like to see in their 401k products, while 45% of millennials also included digital assets. The survey was carried out by requiring 1,100 participants, between 21 and 70 years old. Oh, there's some old people in there, to complete a 10-minute survey based on their retirement plans. A key requirement for the selection of participants in the survey was for them to have worked with 25 or more employees and currently fund their company's 401k plans. On the other end of the line were boomers and Gen X with 31% and 11% respectively, wishing for digital assets as part of their plan. Participants of the survey also revealed their current digital asset holdings, with 43% of Gen Z having at least one virtual asset, with 47% of millennials indicating ownership of cryptocurrencies. How about that? All right, hold on. We're going to get into this, but we've got to say hello to Mentalik is here. Welcome, Mentalik. He says, hello all. And Harris Jawed says, I think it's because the Federal Reserve meeting on the 1st. Well, we'll see what happens. Tim Shea said they're rumored to raise it 50 basis points. We'll see. It's still an increase. So it's probably already planned in, but we'll see. With the mass adoption, here it is. Gen Z and millennials are mass adopting digital assets. With the mass adoption of virtual currencies in almost every region in the world, statistics show that the bulk of users are millennials and Gen Z. A recent study by Stilt shows that 47% of digital assets users are millennials, with 17.4% being Gen Z. Buyers in these two categories make up over 93% of the market, leaving the rest Gen Z, it's so hot in here, with 4.39%, and boomers with 1.2%. God, it's hot in this building. The nature, I'm not going to put the air on. The nature of digital assets, there's no heat on either. And their time of creation is not to the advantage of Gen Z and boomer populations who are already neck deep in centralized financial systems. Although Gen X trails in the wider adoption, the study shows that they outspend millennials, and Gen Z figures reveal, on average, Gen X spends $9,611, while millennials spend $8,596 on digital assets. Interesting. Okay, so there's interesting report. So almost 50% of millennials and Generation Z folks, they want Bitcoin and cryptos in the retirement fund. That's good. That's almost half. It's 46% technically, but they put 50%. All right, so Mr. Lambos, Crypto Talk. What's up, CTN fam? Thank you for being here, Mr. Lambos. And so let's go back into the news, and we'll do that through cryptotalknow.net, and we'll click on the news like we did already, and we will scan down. You know, before we get into the news, let's do this. This is why we're going to start having a format. Let's go into live charts and talk about what's going on with some pricing here. Currently, Bitcoin is at 20,767. Ethereum, $1,614. Binance, how about that? I know somebody that has some Binance. I got some too, $304. A lot of you guys do, right? Somebody new has some Binance that I met. XRP has 46.7 cents. Dogecoin sitting in at 12.5 cents. How about that? Let's take a look at Dogecoin. Let's take a look. We talked about it. All right. So it's up. As you can see, 12.4 cents. It has pulled back. Doge to the moon. And there it is right there. So those of you that got in when I said, I was thinking about buying it, some more of it, I should say, at 5 cents. And I did not do that. Those of you did, because it was around 5 cents for a while, are now reaping the rewards. I think it was close to 15 cents today. So it was 14 something. So that's that. All right. So back to the live charts. Let us show you. There's the Bitcoin chart. Let us show you the ISO 222s, right? We have a whole section on here. You can click on this and it'll take you into the big chart. But 46 cents is XRP. Larry, you might want to buy some on Halloween. Stellar, 11.9 cents. XFIN, 3.6 cents. XDC. Algorand, 34 cents. Quant, 163. HBAR, 6.4 cents. IOTA, 27 cents. Cardano, 41 cents. Here is the top 50 crypto blocks, courtesy of Quantify Crypto. All right, so there is a whole bunch of green. XRP is down slightly. Quant is down 2.67%. Crow is down a couple percent. So there's some red in here. You can see everything. ApeCoin down. XCN is down. But look at this. Here's Larry's top 10. So here's my 10 favorites. They are XRP. These are not in any particular order. XRP, Quant, Shiba Inu. Where are you? You are at 4 zeros and a 1. It's not showing the rest of the digits. ALBT, Alliance Block, is there, sitting in at 6.292 cents. XLM, of course, we talked about. XDC, yeah, you know me. And Matic, Polygon, sitting in 92 cents. Luna Classic, 3 zeros, a 2.4. Doge, 12.5 cents. Algo, 33.8 cents. So, sometimes we call it here, and, just because we say something doesn't mean we always invest in it. I mean, there's only so many dollars to go around. So I did not buy any more Doge. I do have some Doge left. I did well with Doge last year. I really did. I did really well. It was one of my success stories, was Dogecoin. So that was good last year. But yeah, so these are the ones. So what I'll be buying on Halloween, if you guys are curious, will be XRP, Quant, XDC, and then ALBT, definitely. I'll buy a little XLM, and I'll buy a little bit of Algorand. I'll start dollar cost averaging. I'm not going to make this huge purchase. I'm just going to dollar cost average in. That way, nobody can say, oh, Larry, you didn't get any Quant. Larry will get some Quant. And, I'll have to, buy it, whatever it's at. If it's at $200, I'm buying it at $200. I'll have to just take one for the team, because I want to go on the Quant and the XRP yacht. Let's see. Mr. Lambo's Crypto Talk. Tim, do you think the Fed will pivot in November? He's saying a 50% I'm sorry, 50 basis points increase instead of 75. All right, so this kind of goes, okay, so if Tim Shea is saying 50 basis points, now we have to find out. Now, just in fairness, I don't remember, but I do remember they're meeting again after November. I want to know if they're meeting in December. I don't think so. I think it's going to be January 31st and February 1st. So I'm going to look it up right now in fairness because it slips my mind. When is the Federal Reserve meeting calendar? Right? I can find it. Whoops, that way. All right. Nope. All right. The Federal Reserve Board meetings. All right. Here it is. Courtesy of Federal Reserve .gov. There's October. Now, where is it here? Oh, this is all October. Where's the November ones? Whoops. Do I have to go page by page? November. Selected interest rates. This is not quite what I was looking for. I'm looking for the FOMC meeting. FOMC meeting schedule, but not for 2021, for 2022. Okay, let's see. And here it is. I think this is it. Is this going to give it to me? Okay, well, this doesn't make any sense. This is not what I was looking for. That does not make sense. That's not when it's happening. This might be it. Wonder where the one was that I had before. I apologize. All right, here it is. No, that still doesn't make sense. All right, well, November. Yeah, there it is, the 1st and 2nd. Now, they are meeting again, December. December 13th and 14th. Okay, but then in 2023 is what I'm looking for. 2023, they're meeting. Okay, so all right, so let's just do this. I know when they're meeting in 2023. Let me go back to that. I apologize. So let's go back. So, all right, so here's what you look at. You've got this comment. Let's analyze this, right? November 1st and 2nd. This is what Tim Shea said. We're going to go off of Tim Shea. I think Tim, is probably right. You're going to raise it 50 basis points. I'm going to take his word for it. If he heard it somewhere or a bunch of places, let's go with that. So they're already, they were raising it by 75 basis points. Now they're at 50, but they already raised it a lot. So let's go with Tim Shea. They're raising it 50 basis points. So that's, it could be viewed as a positive. Now, December is going to be the pivot month, maybe. Maybe. Let's see what they do. They might say, oh, it's inflation. We have it under control, or maybe they won't. Let's see. But in January, I believe that's when that conversation will come out. Maybe they'll raise it in December, but January next year, January 31st, and then February 1st, they will make the announcement in 2023. They're going to say, guess what? We have, inflation didn't go away, obviously, but we have it under control. We have it contained. It's not going at the great, we were not like running off the cliff with it anymore. So, it's okay now. We're not going to raise interest rates. We're just going to stay, we're going to stay pat. We're not doing anything. So that could be a trigger for the bull run that happens a little later, which is February 14th next year. All right. So that's my rationale for that. Yoga Matt is back. Hello, CTN crew. Hey, Tim Shea. XXI Gaming is back. Welcome. Hey, and what's good? Yoga Matt. Now I know if mini football pumps 300% in a month, I need to buy Doge before it pumps. Well, it's crazy. Mini football, I guess, pumped out of nowhere. And Doge, we know what the catalyst was Elon Musk buying Twitter. So that was, man, you guys should have been on top of that one. I mean, like I said, I'm doing a lot of things with the network, and I'm trying to save my money for the ISO coin. So right now we're self-funded, right? So I'm just, I do have to pay expenses to live, right? So I'm basically, I got to pay money to live. So I'm, only one person. All right. So here we go. So what's going on now? I wanted to show you guys some more news. So we're going to go over to CTN, right? CryptoTalkNow.net. And we're going to go and look at news, crypto news. And we're going to scan down. And whoops, we went a little too far. All right, so let's look at some news here now. Let's see. We read these two articles here. All right. Now, here it is. Oh, let's read. Somebody asked about Chainlink yesterday, I think it was. All right. This is taking us over to Crypto Panic. And here's some information on, all right, this is from News BTC on Chainlink. Chainlink price consolidates. How long will the bull stick around? How long will the bull stick around? All right. Chainlink price has been moving sideways over the past day. In the last 24 hours, the coin has only increased 0.4%. Broader market price sentiments have crept in as many major altcoins have followed suit. In the past week, Chainlink has gained close to 6%. It continues to struggle with $7 price zone for the coin to see bullish force yet again. It is imperative that the link travels above the $8 price. Excuse me. The technical outlook of Link has also indicated that bullish strength has started to exit the market. Demand for the altcoin has fallen, which has caused sellers to increase in number. Despite the recovery that Chainlink price registered in the past week, the coin has not experienced positive buying strength. This emphasized that Link has to move past its next resistance mark for demand to increase on the chart. If buying strength continues to remain low, Chainlink will soon visit its closest support level. All right, so Link was trading at $7.14 at the time of this writing. The altcoin's been moving sideways. All right, so Chainlink has to break past the resistance of $7.36 and $7.71 to reclaim the $8 level. Once Link starts to trade above that $8 level, the bullish momentum can re-enter the market. All right, so those of you that have Chainlink, that's what they're looking for, is to get above $8, and that will be a bullish sign. So that is that. So that is it. That is your news. We are going to try to make this 45 minutes to an hour, as much as an hour and 5 minutes. So somewhere between 45 minutes and an hour and 5 minutes, we're going to try to make the show from now on, just to kind of compress everything, get all, to say hello to everyone, put all the news in there and wrap it up and go, so that we have more to talk about tomorrow. So tomorrow we will see you at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for watching, and be safe and take